Uh-oh. Crap. Hold on, this is not the official start.
Maybe we shouldn't start it up yet.
Yeah, we're live, but not the official start.
Everyone ignore this.
I had the camera set up? This is so weird. I don't understand.
Oh shit, they can't see me.
Yeah.
This is actually perfect.
You were on the screen.
We're not
I'm
actually
being
started yet.
bullied.
Ignore it. Ignore.
You were on the screen.
We're not actually
and
here.
it was good. I was like, we're verified, and then I have no idea. Anyways, okay, real start. Hello and welcome to DCP Live episode number 303, the 303 Acid Baseline
303.
music. Shout out right there. It's a spicy episode. We have a lot to cover.
So
We
much.
do.
To cover. New
We
season,
really do.
arc,
Really, what
Lightfall.
happened?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Lightfall.
We saw
Spider-Man.
Callus. We saw Callus in the flesh, getting
Fleshy.
some
Naked.
skin
You know, I'm
grafting
gonna
or
say
something.
that I think that might be why, if you go to the Steam store page, that Lightfall is tagged as not safe for work.
Yeah, I felt a little.
I think that
uncomfortable.
might be why.
I
get it.
was-
I was
I get it.
bathing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in what? Like darkness caramel or
Pyramid
something?
tech.
Pyramid tech. Like,
Mate,
Pyramid
I've got all
juice.
the lore. I've got
Hey,
all
look.
the lore for you when we're ready to talk.
oh,
lore,
you got it.
I'll-
Wait, is there lore
yeah.
about what he was actually sitting in?
Mate, I made an entire breakdown of everything going on in that
Oh my
Lightfall
God.
trailer.
This
Oh, boy.
episode. How are we gonna get this down to 2 hours? We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Let's do it. What do we start with?
Showcase.
I mean-
Showcase event.
Showcase. Yeah, let's do showcase.
Okay.
Which is Lightfall anyway.
right.
So I guess we can start
Yeah.
with the Lightfall trailer if you want.
Yeah.
I like how they
Oh,
kept this one brief. You know, they really nice, short, and sweet. This one.
Yeah, only 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watts, were you talking about how like you wanted to do the showcase and then jump over to Gamescom like right after that? Did that just
No,
get blown
I-
completely out of the water?
No, because the actual showcase was an hour, but you had the post show, which definitely had information in it.
Yeah.
But like the actual showcase was an hour, so I
Yeah.
watched the showcase and then played the season.
The post show had nuggets of lore in there.
There
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
nuggets. Yeah.
There were, yeah. So, but
There
my
were
first
nuggets.
reaction to Lightfall was like, "This isn't in our system." I was like, "Holy shit!" Like,
yeah. Right.
Soul is destroyed. They've like gone. We are like in another universe. We've
Wait,
gone
what?
into the Paraverse. Well, my first reaction. That was my
Okay,
first
okay.
reaction. I was
Okay. Yeah.
I was
So
like,
your first reaction was to be wrong.
Yeah.
yes.
I was like, Neptune is one of our planets.
No.
Well,
sorry,
I was like, this doesn't look. What game is this? This doesn't look like Destiny.
Yeah.
This is
It looks
crazy.
incredible. We're getting
Yeah.
like new people to meet. We're getting new enemies. We're getting all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, and the new
What,
subclass.
what are
like,
those? Yeah, what are those new guys called? The
Cloud
ones-
Striders.
Loud
Yeah,
Striders.
those guys look cool, man.
Yeah.
They
So
do look cool.
in the post show, Kat, I think one of the developers, Kat, she said that they only live for 10 years. They got a short lifespan and they work in these like
How's that work?
pairs of, well, they
Short life.
took on
Live
nanotech.
fast, die hard.
No, sorry. They're not this is what Log thought. They're not 10 years old. They volunteer to become Cloud Striders. And
Yeah.
it shortens their life. So they
That makes
only
more
live
sense.
That's
Okay.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Guardians, you get rezzed and you live forever, but these guys
Yes.
are like, I want to be a Guardian, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. So it's
shorten
like
my
a huge
lifespan.
sacrifice to become a
what?
cloud.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
coming of age.
Yeah.
Coming of age, like they turn 18 or 20 or something like that. Then they choose to become one of these guardians of the city, or
Yep.
and then that
Cloud
shortens their
Strider, yep.
life for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't use the light. They use the cybernetics, sort of what she said. They're like
They're like
cyber
augmented?
enhanced. Yeah, augmented. And one of the new lore entries mentions Siva. It's not Siva, it's like advanced Siva tech that they have, which is why it's
Okay.
like building rocket launchers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So this city has been completely concealed inside
Yes.
like the clouds of Neptune or something like that.
Yeah, they haven't given an explanation to how it remained hidden. A lot of people, like coming through my chat, were talking about Nepheli Stronghold, which was the
Mhm.
ending of Witch Queen. which was Nefeli is the goddess of clouds, or the nymph of clouds, or whatever. So you got like Cloud Striders, and you got Nefeli Stronghold, and Rasputin wiped all the data of that city. So that could be the code name for Neomuna, Nefeli Stronghold, according to Rasputin. Which would make sense, because that was a bit left field at the end of Witch Queen, that they just had this like... It was on the evidence board, and it was like Rasputin, this code city called Nefeli Stronghold. And I was like, huh? This has like never been mentioned before.
They also mentioned the city is like new. It's not all beat up like all our stuff is, right? So have these guys been fighting the darkness this whole time, or have they been completely hidden from the darkness as well? Or are they in league with the darkness?
How did they stay low key?
No, I think...
Or
I don't know. I don't know. They haven't said that yet.
Or possibly, are we and the city just really bad at our jobs and not discovering an entire city in our own system?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Kat said basically during the collapse, a ship split off and went to Neptune, and they've somehow remained hidden since then. And I would say they have like advanced golden age Siva tech. And that's how they just built their city.
Yeah.
And guess what? Exo Stranger's fishy is linked to this city. It probably came from there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
collector's
that's
edition.
cool.
You can get your own fishy in the collector's edition.
Yeah, they've given it a name. It's called a poker.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Poker.
Which you can see in Fortnite, because it says poker right there.
In Fortnite? We're getting lore from Fortnite?
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Wow. We'll dig into that soon.
Fortnite lower.
So they're also my first impression was like, whoa, this is cool. This is like a legit city that they're building. That's like, they said they wanted the city feel like it was actually operational and active up until the moment it's gotten invaded or something like that.
Yes.
Which I think is very, very fascinating. Like, it's being sieged from the Cabal, whatever faction. Yeah, the Cabal. Or the Darkness.
Shadow Legion.
Shadow Legion Cabal.
Shadow Legion, yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like, we haven't seen that side of Destiny. We've seen ruins and crumble stuff and all that, and
it's
gone into cities that have already been destroyed. But this is like, a cyberpunk type of feel in the Destiny world, you know?
Yeah, and like verticality with, I don't know, I'm assuming verticality with grapple hooks. Like, it's not... So it's like, this is not even Destiny.
When they showed off grapple hooks, I was like, oh, it's probably like set places around the city you can grapple hook. But they're like, no, you can use it everywhere. And they showed it in the strike with them grappling onto a train.
Yeah. I was like,
which was crazy.
How is that's going to break all verticality or break all boundaries?
That's going to be fun as hell to like try and break everything, right? It's like Guardians are going to be all over the place with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool. Yep. And that obviously ties into the Strand subclass, which I thought was very creative. You know, we've all been speculating, been like, oh, it's some sort of, it's like poison or something like that. And then they're like, well, it's the fabric of the, like dark matter.
Yeah, I was saying on stream that I really love that they did something that is not just poison. As much as I love poison and all of that stuff, I love that it's something unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
it's very interesting how they talk about darkness now. Like, they're obviously moving away. I think that's why they move away from something like poison, which feels very like villainous. Because Dave, sound effect Dave. He said that light's all about creation, and then in my head I was like, now he's going to say darkness is all about destruction, and then he goes, darkness is more about consciousness.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating.
And talk about how everything's connected together. And this is like very similar to the egregore being like connecting points of darkness and leading back to the witness. And, you might even argue how darkness returns memories. Light takes it away and darkness returns memories. So it's like...
Right, yeah.
They're definitely moving away from like darkness, evil kind of deal and more to these larger sort of concepts. And Strand, I think, is a part of that.
So like the light is like creating stuff, but the darkness is organizing it into something, into reality, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've got exactly how they described Strand here, which is interesting. So I'll read it. It says, Strand is a psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are gaining the knowledge and power to peer into this alternative psychic universe and begin to pull on these threads, tug on the wires that are connecting all these living beings.
Very fascinating.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And thus,
and we are also the first to do it, too.
Yeah. Oh, right.
First.
Yeah. That's a really cool distinction. Yeah, they talk about that, how like we discover this darkness subclass all on our own and then start harnessing it. I love that. I love that angle. Because like, so in the past, it's been us rediscovering things that have collapsed or, pulling back the layers of stories that have happened and all that. This feels like new territory, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So grappling, I think, does look really cool and a lot of fun. I hope it. I'm sure it's going to have that Destiny polish and feel, where what makes sense and how to use it will happen.
Yeah, there's going to be some sort of cooldown related to it. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Well, also, is it like you're going to grapple the floor and slam into it by accident or something like that, or is it like automatically going to go?
Probably. Oh, warlocks are gonna finally be able to not floof to their death. They'll be able to grapple back up.
Man, no kidding. You floof down, then just throw the grapple. If I'm assuming you can only use the grapple if you're in that subclass.
Yeah,
I would assume.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
they said they were originally going to give it to the hunter, right? Only, and then they're like, "This is too good. We got to give it to everybody."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty great. Yeah. Yeah, so they showed some of the stuff that they're doing with the strand, like hooking people up or paralyzing, put them in chains of the strand.
Yeah, the supers. Yeah,
the supers on it.
So the Titan has basically makes Wolverine. Oh, not Wolverine.
You get claws.
Makes, it makes some sort of claw stabby thing, and then does a Beyblade spin, let it rip and just spins around. The hunter has the what's it called? Dagger rope, knife rope,
it's like the you're whipping it with the
dagger on a rope.
The monk,
whipping it with the
monk
dagger.
weapon,
Yeah. What's that called? It's like a spike on a
spike on a rope. Rope dart. That's the one.
Rope dart.
Rope dart. Yeah. Yes.
And the warlock summons Strand from the psychic universe and throws these ballistic missiles that then pull things apart and then put them back together again, and it sort of just blows up, right?
Good stuff. Strand.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Tormentors. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So excited for Tormentors. Oh my goodness.
I am not. I'm not excited for Tormentors. They look like they're gonna be a real pain in the ass.
In a good way.
I'm all for it.
They're gonna be champions, right? You see the champion marks on them?
I didn't see that. Yeah. I didn't notice.
Yeah, they got the little. How the champions have the little indicators to see when you can stun them. They have them on them.
Oh.
So they're probably going to be champion. Well, there will be probably a version of them with champion tormentors.
Cool.
As well. So they sort of spoke about them as these mini bosses, I guess. And also that they're a pyramid ship unit. So I guess development wise, they're probably a pyramid ship race, or the closest we have to a pyramid ship enemy race, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
I think they're part of Callus's Shadow Legion. I think he's in control of them. So, and all the Cabal have got a bit of a glow up too with pyramid tech as well.
Right. Seems like
they're all souped up.
Like the witnesses, giving some additional support with the tormentors, right, to Callus, because they said Callus is the new main disciple, right, in this story.
Yeah, so they fully confirmed that Callus is a disciple of the Witness now.
Mm-hmm.
Joe spoke about that in the post show, and they said it's not robot Callus, so
it's actual Callus in the flesh.
And I thought,
which I was confused about, because I thought he was basically part of a ship now. He was like the consciousness.
His butt is. We only saw his chest. His butt is attached.
Oh, so bottom half of his ship.
Butt attached.
He's sporting a ship down there.
Yeah, he's got a ship down there.
Yeah, damn, Callus.
You got a lot of junk in the trunk.
He calls it the World Eater.
I'm pretty sure this is similar to Rolk's lore story, where Rolk was basically destroyed and broken, and he became unbroken as he was crowned like a disciple. So I think this is going to be Callus's rebirth as a disciple.
A fleshy disciple.
Yeah.
This is him being all naked coming out of the birth tub, the birth pyramid ship.
Yeah, he needs some Need some lotion. Got that rough skin.
Yeah.
Stay out of the sun. SPF. Yeah, that's pretty wild seeing that and confirming it. I mean, I guess we know then the pathway towards, or like the final steps towards the darkness or the witness showdown. Then, right? We're gonna go through Callus, and then,
Yeah. So I don't. Or actually, we do know why we go there. So assuming that we know that Callus is meant to be the harbinger of the second collapse, and they're attacking. Don't really know if Callus already knew about Neptune or if that's just like the first place of attack. But you probably noticed in the post show, Osiris was in the background on the banners.
Yeah.
And then
also the shattered stuff, like his face comes through on the shattered glass.
Yep. If you go to the Collector's Edition page, like on the Bungie store, it actually has a little blurb about Lightfall, and there's a bunch of lore in here, and it's like 2 sentences, and it reveals a lot. It says, the witness's arrival is imminent. To prepare for this inevitable battle, the Vanguard shares Empress Keidel's insights into Callus's psyche with you. Study Ikora's notes about Osiris's vision of hope on Neptune, and discover the possible link with the Exo Stranger's mysterious Poker.
Huh. Oh, interesting.
Poker's going to connect it all?
So, Poker's there, and it's linked to Neptune, and we've seen Osiris in the banner, so Osiris is going to come out of his coma and have some vision of Neptune. So, I think that might be why we go there. He's going to come out of his coma. I'm like, I've got this vision of hope of Neptune, and that's maybe how we discover Neo.
Gotta get to Neptune.
Gotta get to Neptune. How did we miss it? How do we miss it? Everyone's flying past it.
There's only 9 fucking planets, and we missed it.
Yeah. We've been in, the other worlds and in eternity. Completely skipped this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So exciting.
That's all my notes, I think, on the actual reveal. It's Strand, Callus, Cloud Striders, Neptune.
Yeah. Late February.
Tormentors.
Late February
was
for
crazy.
the
28th. Yeah. 28th. I was watching the showcase and I was like, what game is this?
Right?
What is this?
It really does. It looks transformative, doesn't it? It looks really
very different.
Yeah.
Crazy different.
Yeah.
First of all, we're Ninja Turtles.
It's gonna
we are
suck.
Ninja Turtles.
An hour in, you're gonna have to go grind strikes that you've been playing for 6 years.
You hear Cade?
At least now you can swing through them.
Yeah, now you can swing through the strikes.
What was the season the Splicer? It's very Season the Splicer, with that it's got like the synthwave cyberpunk type of thing going on.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're leaning into it, which I am all about. Thank you very much. Happy.
It also represents a future for Destiny that I think is wide open, right? It's like, I mean, they just go anywhere from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I was like, we've always said what happens after this chapter is over, and I think Lightfall's kind of giving us a look at how different Destiny could be outside of our solar system, or the next chapters we get.
Yeah, and they're leaning into that too. They're talking about how like this is the end. Welcome to the end of Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Like they're labeling it as we're finally having this saga come to a head, so then they can explore other stories in the Destiny world. I think that's exciting.
Right. There's one after this, right? The final shape is still on the roadmap. Yeah. And then after that, it's kind of like, who knows what's coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's their announced stuff. Oh yeah, no more sunsetting and all that too.
That was a big deal.
Everything else is staying. No more sunsetting.
No more sunsetting of expansion, specifically like story and all that stuff.
Seasons will come and go, but the main expansions are gonna.
Yeah. So you'll be able to experience the story of Destiny no matter what.
So I wonder where dungeons sit, because dungeons are sold separately, so not technically like seasonal stuff. So I'm assuming and hoping dungeons stay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to bring back like the old stuff that was sunset?
Yeah, I know. When I saw that, I was like, so what about the old stuff that you got rid of? They're like, we don't talk about that. The red what? No, that never happened.
I mean, what exotic missions would be maybe the only thing that would get boobs. Like Presage was an exotic mission. You know, so they're like almost mini dungeons, but
yeah.
you know.
Yep. They also talked about how they're doubling down on the legendary experience of the campaign and all that. They said that they had an overwhelmingly positive response to the Witch Queen's campaign. Which interestingly, I played again recently, not all the way, but I played again at Legendary, and it is fun. I really enjoyed going back through it. I really like this. Like I thought that was an excellent point of the Witch Queen and that kind of evolution. So knowing that they know that's good and they're going to keep on doing that, I'm all in for that.
I mean, it's what Bungie got known for with Halo, is like these curated experiences in a campaign, and like that's what Witch Queen started to feel like again. So I'm glad they're doubling down on that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they said a lot of people completed it.
A lot of people did it. Yeah, I was really happy to hear that, you know, most people were doing it on Legendary. That's awesome. Because it shows that they really made it approachable.
Did they say 2/3?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they made it really approachable for all players, not just, you know, the best of the best to be able to do it, which is awesome.
And it's worth it too.
Absolutely.
You get rewarded, you know, you get the upgrade modules, all that. Yeah, XP. I finally opened up my hunter and I started going through it and just getting loot rewarded for going through those missions. Because I hadn't played my hunter since last year.
Neither have I. I went to do a wellspring. What are those? One of the activities, and it's like, you must play Witch Queen first. I'm like, no. I did enjoy it, but I don't want to get back and do it again.
You're like, I didn't enjoy it that much.
They also announced LFG coming.
Oh yeah, LFG.
In-game LFG.
In-game LFG and loadouts.
Loadouts as well. Yeah.
The LFG isn't that what T-Rex has been working on? The LFG and like the community rating type of stuff. So like, there's going to be the system where you can actually commend people in a fire team for what they do. Like if they're good at like, leading, they're good at you know, I don't know. I didn't remember.
Following.
They're good at following, leading, starting a cult.
Not an asshole.
Yeah, not an asshole card. That's amazing. Like that's going to be a completely different Destiny in the future.
This is something they tried at the release of Destiny 2, right? It's like having kind of, what was it called? Guided games?
And it's still,
it just never really...
It's still in the game. Guided games still exist.
Yeah, but it didn't really catch on, right? It's like, nobody really uses it. So this is like a second crack at that. I hope this is successful because some of the best Destiny experiences are done with people. Like you need a fire team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having something in game to facilitate that would be really beneficial.
Right. So they have LFG to find people, so you don't have to go to some website that you just don't know because you're new to the game or something like that. And then there's commendations to let people know that historically that person has been a good teammate doing XYZ type of stuff. So I think that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the idea. I'm probably a bit cynical on commendations because I don't know if Destiny community can be trusted with them, to be honest.
Yeah,
but,
I feel you on that. I agree.
I like the idea of it. And I also think, I really do hope LFG is successful in this new system. It's always hard getting people to break habits, especially if they're already like LFG users. But I think it will open the door for people who don't use any LFG at the moment, like myself. I don't really use LFG.
I think a lot of people don't because they just want to like play the game and match make for it or find a group in the game.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people go outside of it. The thing that I did really like was that the guide that they're bringing for new players.
The Guardian
because
ranks.
I was playing with 2 Fortnite ladies who had never played Destiny before. And that's what made me really understand how good that will be, because it's giving them a slow ramp up, because they were asking about like harder content, you know, dungeons and raids and stuff. But that guide will get you up to that. It guides you through the game. I can't wait for that.
And it tells other people that they've actually done that. So they can be like, oh, you've done all that stuff. So we know that you're not being like, oh yeah, sure, I've raided. Totally. This isn't totally my first raid. You know?
Well, see, I think it's going to be really good for first-time players to guide them through. Yeah. But also what you just said then, I think it can be like, well, you're not Guardian rank, whatever. So like LFG 11. Must be Guardian rank
Oh,
Once you got
yeah.
100.
Well, here's the thing, though. In the in-game system, I doubt there's going to be a way to be like, must be Guardian rank 11 or else get out, nerd. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can check. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be very obvious your Guardian rank, which is what
people are going to get
concerns
kicked
me.
for it. Well, hopefully,
honestly, you want those people to be able to find what they're looking for. Even like the people who are like, must have Galhorn. You want them to be able to find what they're looking for too, don't you? Like you don't want to mix those in with the casuals.
Yeah, that's basically the intention of the system.
Then everybody's unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if they,
that's
you're right.
The intention of it. It's
yeah.
To rank. It's to put people experienced with non-experienced.
Yeah, and if people are getting commendations for leading and teaching, then there's going to be more desire for those people to step up and jump into the LFG and be like, I will teach people how to do the raid, and then they'll get the commendations, and it's like a reward system in a way, you know?
Yeah. They definitely leaned on that part. I hope it's more robust than that, because if it's only for people who have never done anything and people who are willing to teach, like I'd like it to be able to go in there and think, I just want to do a quick raid. Like I don't want to teach anybody shit. I just want to get in there a quick raid. I wonder if it'll be robust enough to satisfy like different wants and needs.
Pros only.
People.
I mean, it's a full LFG system, so I don't see why not.
Zero talk, pros only. Get in, get the job done.
Yeah. Seriously though. I mean, you've been there. You've wanted that,
You'll be commended for your gun skill.
I think that's the issue, though, is most people want that. Most people just want to get in, not really talk too much, and just get the loot and get out.
Sure. I don't know. For me, so I like, or what I'm saying is, if you judge it by the thermometer of, say, a YouTube community or Twitch community, they're going to be comprised mostly of more hardcore players. So they're going to have more of the get in, get out type of thing. But then there could be a lot of people out there who like want to dabble, want to experience it, and it could be their doorway into getting more into the content.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's wicked intimidating if you've never done it before to like, how do I even start this? And there are people out there who do want to like teach, they do have that patience and they do want to teach people. So connecting those players is super valuable.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of content that's not just raids that you could, like Nightfalls, Grandmasters, there's dungeons, there's lower fire team end game activities that you need to do, and you need to find a team that you can't do right now. And I think that's where a lot of value is going to sit before people jump into raids, because 6 people on comms is probably the most intimidating experience you can have compared to jumping into a dungeon or just a Nightfall. Just get 100k Nightfall,
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Well,
it's gonna make all that content accessible.
Yeah.
I
say awesome seeing T jumping into the Bungie dev team and like helping make some of that a reality. I think that's really cool. So
stuff for free.
What else with the Lightfall? Yes.
Yeah. Epic, if you download it on Epic Games, you get the 30th anniversary for free.
And and forever. You just
forever
get it. So if you don't have it, you should just go claim it, and then you just have it. But you have to claim it before the end of the week. You have to claim it before the end of the week. So just make sure that you claim it. That's all you got to do.
I'm gonna go do it right now. Actually,
you don't have.
You get the dungeon. You're gonna get Galahorn. You're gonna be able to get the Grasp of Avarice, armor, which looks really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
Galahorn's good. Get it.
Fortnite crossover, of course.
Epic. How do you guys feel about it being on it? I mean, it's obviously great. More platforms, right? Destiny being on more platforms.
I think Destiny being everywhere is great.
Yeah.
I don't see any downfall to people having the option of playing on Epic.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's more just how everything works across different platforms.
Mm-hmm. I'm against it.
Like,
fuck Epic. I don't know. Just to be contrary.
Because Fortnite, man.
Yeah, fuck them.
Well, I look kind of good, to be honest.
I think that means you can use Watts's Epic Store code now for buying silver, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh no.
Oh no.
that was announced that it's going to be on the Epic store, but also in conjunction with that is they announced the Guardian skins for Fortnite, right?
Yeah, you can be Ikora, Zavala, or the Exo Stranger. You also have the Ghost, which we know is Polka. And you also have Zavala's Ghost, Ikora's Ghost. You have Black Talon is in there, Lament is in there, and Crown Splitter swords.
Wow.
And there's also the Sparrow as a glider.
You glide
and also there's an emote. There's also an emote that's like investigation. So your ghost comes up and like scans, and you're like, oh,
nice. Cool.
What's going on?
And
then they recreated Jav 4, not just the map, right? So there's a creative mode in Fortnite. It's kind of like Forge mode for Halo. But yeah, so they recreated Jav 4 Control. So it's Control. Got Jav 4. You got all the cap points. And at the beginning, you get to choose whether you want to be a hunter, a warlock, or a titan, and that gives you different loadouts based on kind of what the class is about. And you also get supers. So, like, if you're a titan, you get to pop this kind of bubble that follows you, so you take less damage and do more damage. It's like having
a moving bubble.
Yeah, moving bubble. If you're a hunter, you get golden gun. Yeah. If you're a hunter, you get golden gun, and if you're a warlock, you get Nova. I don't remember what it was.
You get.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Smell of urine wherever you go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they did all of that. I was not expecting like all of that.
Yeah, and you got Fortnite skins in Destiny too.
Yeah, which look really good. Like there's some good looking skins. They're real good.
Then didn't they announce Destiny skins in Fall Guys as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hunter, Warlock, and Titan. They're super cute.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna have to do like a Fall Guys day so we can. But I think that's like September. Don't think it's out yet. But
that'll bring the true rage.
Yeah, I was like, these are strange cross promotion type of things. I mean, they're obviously going to get more people into possibly playing Destiny. But because they followed like Lightfall, I feel like it's like, okay, sure, you got your weird cross promotion going on.
Yeah.
I
don't see much harm in it, right? It's like fun to see a hunter in Fall Guys.
Let me tell you,
chibi looking guy.
Today I played as Zavala, right?
Yeah.
So I was Zavala in Fortnite.
Did you play as a cop? Were you arresting people?
No, I was.
Anyone?
Yes. So I was Zavala riding a boar using a lightsaber.
Okay.
Then so I sliced someone up with the lightsaber on the boar. And then we Kamehameha to end one of the games. As Zavala. Yep.
Is like Fortnite going to become the real Metaverse?
It seems like it.
Yes.
Right? It's
absolutely.
They're like a couple steps away from pivoting into the actual Metaverse that people think is
they're not pivoting in it. They're already doing it, right? It's like you can already go in there and watch a concert. You can already go in there.
You can watch Dragon Ball episodes.
There's no VR headset and there's no land to buy. So once those are in there, then maybe.
Kami Mamamad. Have you seen the people saying
Yes, I did. The girls I played with, one of them calls it the Kami Mommy.
Kami Mommy?
What?
Kami Mommy.
The Kami Mommy. And I was like, the communist
Zoomers saying
they are
Kamehameha. It's funny.
It is funny.
They'll say it wrong.
Oh, man. Wild.
Yeah, so really cool.
Yeah, you got to show off that stuff.
Lightfall announcement?
Watts, right?
Yes.
You got to show off that stuff, right?
I did, yeah. I was doing a sponsorship where it was 2 Fortnite players go with 1 Destiny player, and we show them around Destiny the first day, and then they show us Fortnite the next day. So we were doing like new seasonal stuff with them, showing them Destiny. One of them, actually, Maddie NF, she said that she is going to start playing Destiny.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, they were having a lot of fun. They were really enjoying it. I think it's really nice to play with brand new players because you realize how cool the game is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to share your addiction with other people.
Yeah,
it is. Like you show them the emotes and they're like, "Oh, that's so cool." We're like doing the.
That's why I got this extra large heroin needle so I could share it.
Oh, nice.
much.
Okay, Briar. Yeah. Let's see what you doing on your weekends.
Well, there goes
by the river?
monetization for the episode.
Yeah, so we showed them around Destiny, and then we played Fortnite today, and we were able to group up with another team, and it was the team that Fallout was with.
Oh.
So I was playing Jav 4 in Fortnite against Fallout, who was Ikora, and I was Fallout. We won. Well, I killed him, which is all that matters.
Did you bag him?
Yeah, you can say now you killed
Fallout.
We killed Fallout.
Nice.
Killed Fallout in Fortnite.
Did you like dance on him? Emote on him?
He was default dancing, which people loved. People loved him default dancing.
There you go.
If you're ever, it's the first dance that ever came with Fortnite ever. So like no one really uses it anymore because all the emotes we have. Yeah. So when someone does it, all the Fortnite people were like, "Oh, he's default dancing! Oh my god!" So if you want to make friends, default dance. Don't get a kick out of it.
Got him.
Oh,
Yeah, it was really cool to see people's reactions to the content.
That's great.
It's very, very cool.
Well,
and then we got a new season.
We have a new season.
We have Arc 3.0, pirates, cannonball, electricity, everything.
We are pirates. I gotta say, when I saw the season load up, and you've got the Drifter, and you've got Ido Kell, who I loved her since the first moment we heard her. Like, she's such a cool character, and I think the whole community is just falling in love with her. I've seen so much art.
Yeah, that's fair.
Of her. They're like, she's so cute. Want to protect her because she's like this young, naive Elixir that's like just trying to study everything, and she's super curious. So there's one line where she asks Spider, she's like, "Spider, do you have any Elixir hatchlings?" And he's like, "No."
Spider is spicy this season.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Spider's always fun.
But like they've like confirmed how spicy he really is. And like.
Yeah.
His comment, like, what's the comment about the light provides, and he chuckles. He's like, "Oh, you charlatan." What a that's great.
It's a good character cast this season. Like
it is
Drifter, Spider, Ido. Like it's pretty basic story wise, but it's a lot of hype. Pirates and that set of characters. I think is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're great.
I really like the activities. I think they're fun.
They are fun, right?
Yeah.
Like when I loaded in and I saw like the ships flying all over the place, and you see the skybox and there's just ships everywhere. And I love the concept of you like plundering.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mithrax as well.
Yeah.
Mithrax.
Yeah.
Bernie,
What's
going on
Mithrax.
Yeah. What's up with that?
And Aramis came back to life. We probably should mention that.
Right. Aramis is back. She unfroze.
I knew it.
She unfroze. Who would have thunk it?
I knew
it.
She hit the egregore and came back to life.
They leaned into it hard in like the cinematic, but like it doesn't really. I don't feel like that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm looting stuff. Like I'm out for treasure. I'm out for that pirate booty.
Yeah, there's no real like crazy backstory. It's like they just say Aramis essentially woke back up. The witness revived her, and she's out to get darkness relics, and so you're essentially just stuck in a pirate ship battle to steal treasure from each other.
Hey, we think that until we see Mithrax sword fighting with Aramis, okay? When I see that, I'm gonna it's gonna be good.
Throwdown.
That'd be cool. If they're both wearing pirate hats, even better.
Yeah. I like it so far. I think it's cool. I'm excited to see where it goes. I understand it's like a connecting thing to get us to Lightfall as well. So it's probably.
I did get bugged though. I couldn't do expeditions for a while. I couldn't earn the materials that you need to unlock expeditions.
Was your inventory full?
No, it was not. What happened was I had to stay in, what's the other new activity called? I forgot.
Catch Crash.
Yeah, I had to stay in Catch Crash until, like, I couldn't go to orbit until, like, the timer went all the way down and kicked you over. And then it gave me the 10 points I needed. And that allowed me to start earning all the materials that I needed. But I did it, like, 3 or 4 times, and I just wasn't getting that initial 10 points. Like, I can't remember what they're called, like, map tokens or whatever.
Yeah. Fragments or whatever. There goes Briar.
Okay.
Bye, Briar.
Well, bye.
He's here
I don't
in
know
spirit.
why that happened.
I can still hear him, but he's gone.
Anyhow, now I can get naked.
Yeah, I hear you. There's a lot of bugs actually. Like before we talk about Arc 3.0, let's just mention.
It would be faster to say what's enabled than what's disabled. I think.
There's a lot of whack-a-mole going on right now in the Destiny world with what you can and can't use.
We're gonna be punching orcs. Is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be just punching them.
I'm gonna be pole dancing all over the shop, just dodging.
The dodge is actually kind of silly. They might nerf it.
I'll donate to watch that stream.
I said earlier I finally leveled up my my hunter because I was like, that the kit, the whole loadout for Arc seems pretty fun. I need to try that, and oh man, I've missed my hunter so much.
Really?
I don't think I ever.
Back on the hunter.
I don't know if I ever want to touch my warlock again.
Oh!
All it took was
been broken.
It took one session with my hunter and in Arc 3.0. I think Arc 3.0 on the hunter is very fun. And I was like, well, no wonder I've had a bad taste in my mouth this entire time. I just cleansed it with Hunter Arc 3.0.
What were you running?
That's
what were you running?
As a hunter?
Yeah.
I was just Arc 3.0. I was
Just
the throw a pole, the chuck a pole thing, and the uppercut, the slide uppercut, delicious. What else?
Very fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, put some shinobis on and start throwing skip nades and just watch everything blow up.
Yeah, actually I was running skips too. Yeah, and blowing, shucking, blowing and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and becoming amplified and then just getting your speed boost on and just like
the speed boost. Oh my god, it's so fun.
So fast.
Yeah.
In Crucible, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm just running.
So funny.
I'm freaking running. Don't stop.
I just put a shot. It's good and bad. I just put a shotty on and just run at people.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Arc 3.0. I think it's fun.
It's very fun. Yeah, I think what they've done with Arc 3.0 is they've made something that is just super fun to use.
Yeah.
It's effective. There's a lot of good loops, but it's just really, really fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I find myself just wanting to try to keep
and
the
you know
loop
what?
chain in here.
I haven't even been blinded that much. Have you guys been blinded much in Cruci?
I have yet to step into the Crucible.
I haven't been.
No,
I played
haven't
3
been
games of Crucible to earn like my reward, and then I had to move on to more rewarding pastures.
I'm curious about the SBMM stuff, but let's keep talking about Arc first before we get to that.
Well, I mean the super that's not Gathering Storm is busted. Like you can dodge.
It actually is, yeah.
You can dodge through every super. Like you can just tank it. You just keep dodging.
Wow.
Because now every staff that you use, because they put it all into one, you can spin the stick to deflect stuff, but you can also dodge to
just gives
tank
you like
everything.
95% damage resistance.
It gives you crazy
I can just
damage resistance.
I tanked golden gun shots. I tanked hammers from Titans.
Oh, so it's like when I'm running forward as a Titan.
Yeah.
Basically, people shouldn't shoot you when you're dodging. That's their fault.
That's just me.
Yeah,
man.
it's
Why did they have a golden gun popped and shoot you when you're in this super that is amazing at dodging?
So do this before it gets patched, but Raju's harness is also busted and it extends your time.
It lasts forever.
Yeah, you literally.
It's so crazy.
40 seconds, right?
Yeah,
it's
go
crazy.
Put that on. Go into mayhem and just fuck around because it's not going to last long, but it has been real fun.
It has been a lot of fun.
Really fun. I knew it was busted when I got a 10 kill streak. I'm like, okay. Marlon Games got a 10 kill streak. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Yeah.
I haven't tried the Titan, but I have seen.
I've been playing as a Titan and I've been loving it.
Yeah, how's that charge punch?
It's super fun. I love the fact that the longer I hold it, the more damage it does. So it's like this risk reward all the time. I also been using the Curious of the Falling Star to give my Thunder Crash like ultra damage. That's been a whole lot of fun.
Nice.
I like the whole subclass. I have one of the aspects gives me like all sorts of different options on my grenades. One of which is double lightning grenades.
Yep.
It's kind of Destiny 1.
How's the dodge? Did you try that?
The dodge.
I have not been using the dodge, honestly. I don't know. It's just not like muscle memory yet. I just got to get used to it.
Yeah.
The thunderclap looks really cool. I haven't played Titan yet, but I've seen a couple clips on Twitter of just One Punch Manning ads.
Well, yeah. And what I love about it is it's got this like AoE range, like it's cone.
Yeah,
range.
it's like a cone. It's like
yeah, it's like everything gets slapped when you release it. That looks so cool. I was watching memes play it, and I was like, yeah, that looks fun.
It is fun.
And surprising, I haven't really seen that. I mean, I haven't played a huge amount of Cruci, but I've played enough considering it's only came out a couple of days ago. I haven't seen a huge amount of Juggernauts charging me yet either, which I've been surprised about.
I definitely saw someone sitting in a corner waiting around the corner with the punch. Just waiting for you to come in the corner.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you hold it for like forever, or does it eventually?
I think you can. You just can't move.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a video. I can't remember who made the video now, which makes me feel bad. But they were showing what that shield can do. Like, basically, it can tank infinite damage, like, for one shot.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like, as you're running forward, you got this shield, and, like, you can take a rocket to the dome, and you take, like, 0 damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't shoot Titans that are running.
Don't shoot Titans. Don't shoot Hunters. Only shoot Warlocks.
It only takes one shot to get rid of the shield, and then it's back to normal. But that one shot can tank a bunch of damage.
Can tank that golden gun shot.
I don't know. I didn't see actually the golden gun shot, but I assume so. Honestly,
that would be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
People in chat are saying you can't hold on to that punch forever.
Yeah. Like you can't hold it on for forever?
There's a limited amount of time to get.
Oh, when it's fully charged, you punch automatically. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
But makes it spicy. It's like a really long fusion rifle shot. You got a plan, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Good stuff. So, SBMM is now happening in Crucible. Like I said, I haven't touched a Crucible. I had no desire to go in the Crucible. How is
that why I've been having better games?
Maybe. It's quite possible.
I've actually had like really fun games.
Yeah.
I wonder what was up.
So since the season, you've enjoyed it, Crucible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon I was at the very bottom. Like I've gone from getting head stomped to like on the top of the leaderboard, but I'm assuming it's going to start changing.
Once
as it
goes up.
Well, once the abacus of skill has finally calculated all your points, then you start ranking up in the.
Yeah, maybe. But I definitely felt like I was playing like versing people actually probably below my skill level, I would have thought. So
it's been hard for me to really tell. Because there's definitely been games where I'm like, okay, this feels like there is skill-based matchmaking in here for sure. But there's also been games that are totally fine. So I feel like I need to play more Crucible to really have an opinion about it. I think the thing that concerns me the most is that games don't seem to be backfilling. So when people leave, it seems to just be leaving you as a solo player.
I don't like that.
Which is very bad.
Too bad,
Also, I played the most Crucible, I think, when crossplay was accidentally turned on, just in general. So I loaded in, I looked at the roster, all solo players, all on console. I'm on PC. So they didn't have skill-based matchmaking in yet, but they had that. So I played the most during that. But yeah, I think yes.
SBMM wasn't active at that point?
No.
When did they turn it on? SBMM.
I think it was the day after, so I think it was Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was when the season launched. Confusing. Like I feel like a lot of people are judging it based on the season, and they might have been Tuesday versus Wednesday, Thursday type of stuff. Huh? Weird.
They fixed it last night. Was it last night? Yeah, that's Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. But my games have been really mixed. I've had games that are definitely where I'm like, oh boy, this is gotta have to take off Cold Heart. I was trying to use fun weapons and test them out. I can't do that. But I definitely feel like I need more time to really have a solid thought about it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week maybe.
No backfilling is not good.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's not cool.
That's not good.
Not good.
Do we know exactly what the change was, or was it just?
It's supposed to be loose skill-based matchmaking. So it's supposed to be loose. It's supposed to be like just protecting the very bottom from the very top, kind of.
As someone who never played hardly ever plays Crucible, what was it before?
No skill-based matchmaking.
Supposedly
only
none.
connection.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Connection.
Only connection. Yeah.
Supposedly connection.
Okay.
Which I find strange because you still have people being like, why am I matching people literally across the world when that was supposed to be the prerequisite? It was like, well, it's
And to them, there's people say, welcome to Australia. Welcome to my life playing every game ever. Enjoy.
Post did say in chat that they also said they're going to be tweaking stuff in the first few weeks. So maybe this is like they're like, we have these parameters. Let's see how that goes. And then they take feedback, they look at data, and then they start tweaking it until it's in a good place where it is loose skill-based matchmaking. So I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My question is, what year do you think that the game industry is like, we figured it out? We figured out skill-based matchmaking. It's no longer an issue. Nobody has to worry about this anymore.
Never.
That's never going to happen.
I think the closest thing you can do for matchmaking that would feel good is like input-based matchmaking. So if you're on PC but you use controller, you go against, PS5 using a controller.
Yeah.
And then also have matching based on fire team size. I think that's like the closest thing you could get to things feeling balanced and good for as many people as possible.
Yeah, there's always going to be a group that's not excited about it. And with SBMM being enforced, it's going to be less of the high skill players because maybe they just want a casual experience where they stomp everyone and they want to pick and choose when they have, a sweaty experience or not. I don't know. There's a lot of variables, but there's also like apparently bugs that they're trying to figure out with some of these matchmaking. Yeah. So
that's the thing. That's why another reason why I feel like I can't really judge stuff because I've clearly played when things were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So it's kind of tough to say.
Yep. Yeah. And historically, they've had issues with it in the past. So
yes.
Yeah. Maybe that's partly why I didn't jump in the Crucible also because I was like, let them work out the kinks.
Let them figure it out.
I don't need the light anyways. I'm good. Yeah. What else? Did we talk about it?
New season. The weapons are really cool. The seasonal weapon, which is a grenade launcher, it shoots cannonballs.
I do not have this.
Wait,
yet.
I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It shoots cannonballs. So there was someone who works at Bungie who worked on it, and they were like, the team said, "Do you think you can make this shoot cannonballs?" And they're like, "Yeah." So the grenade launcher, the seasonal grenade launcher, shoots cannonballs.
Oh, just a legendary.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've got one yet.
All of them are pirate. They're all pirate weapons, so it's like the blunderbuss.
Anyway.
And...
can't put on.
Yeah, it shoots cannonballs.
That's cool.
It is cool.
I got the LMG, and that was fun. I liked it. It's arc, so it fits.
The sidearm seems to slap too. I didn't even have like a good roll on it, and it seemed a bit nutty.
There's a new Hawkeye sidearm that people are really enjoying, and then also the new arc sidearm people are liking too.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
The exotic like a fusion rifle that shoots
I really like
a
it
blunderbuss
in PvE. Like cuz it creates ionic traces. So you can like just spam your abilities and then the ionic traces will get your abilities back.
It also jolts, so it keeps your hunter like 100% as amplified.
Does.
It just keeps procking amplified.
Nice. I did not realize that.
Great.
Yeah, I think it does something different when it's amplified too. I think you also can cause it's
like
depending on your setup.
Changing.
Well, depending on your setup, you can when you're amplified, you can have arc weapons cause explosions that blind or something like that. So you basically it constantly keeps amplification up and it also blinds and blows up. So it ends up and it produces ionic traces. So
yeah,
it's a nice little neat weapon.
It's pretty cool. And
don't know if it's worth the exotic slot, but it's fun.
The auto rifle that you could get from pre-ordering Lightfall.
Oh yeah,
has been disabled.
Hey, what was it? What was wrong with it?
Because this auto rifle, what it does is it's a regular auto rifle, which by the way feels really good. Like it's just a good feeling auto rifle. But when you get a certain amount of hits or kills, it makes it into a grenade launcher. And as we know, grenade launchers are causing some problems.
Oh, is that why?
It's amazing. Everything's
so
disabled.
silly. Wow.
It's like a pump shotty, but as a grenade launcher, because you like when you switch to the grenade launcher part, it goes like you like pump it and then like shoot a grenade and then like pump it again.
Huh.
It's quite nice.
Cool.
But it is worth noting that it is disabled in raid and dungeon only. You can still use it in other places.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with the
grenade launchers? Were doing like 250% damage.
Yeah, they're doing 250% damage.
What's wrong with
Amazing.
I mean, it's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, it's a feature. It's called fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
They were absolutely destroying stuff.
Oh man.
We got the raid tomorrow. King's Fall is back.
King's Fall's back, baby.
It's official. We're jumping in there at right away, right?
At reset, we will be there.
Yeah.
World's best looking raid team.
That's right. Dapper.
What class are you guys bringing into the raid?
Hold on.
Hunter.
Okay. Is Briar going to be there?
Briar, what's your light level?
Yeah.
I said I would be there.
I'll
be there in spirit, Mylan.
What's your level, Briar?
What's your level,
Don't keep
Briar?
the people hanging.
The beans.
I don't understand why you guys always have to judge me by like light levels, power levels. 1566.
Woo!
Okay. Nicely done.
He's in.
Man.
Okay.
Wait, did I say 50? I meant 1466.
Well, that's not true because you were 1525 and we were doing comp.
Like, time to do those legendary campaign missions.
He's in.
He's
That's
in. Great. Did it. Yay. We haven't raided with Briar in a long time.
That's right.
So I am looking forward to it.
Is this when I hear a Techie lecture?
I was trying very hard to manage getting my light level up without having to sit here for more than like 3 hours at a time in like straight. But we made it happen.
So you went to Fiverr. You went to Fiverr.com and hired someone?
3 people.
3 people. Round the clock support.
Yeah, shifts.
I'm excited to see awesome. King's Fall. It's going to be fun to see that.
I'm very excited.
What's our composition? What's
our
team?
What classes are you bringing?
I'm Titan.
Titan?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to be a hunter because I'm a hunter main through and through only.
I think I'm a hunter now too.
I'm also a hunter
as well. All right.
Well, so we can put Joker on Warlock. And
Doesn't Dimitri usually like
Dimitri is now a hunter.
Okay.
I thought he was Titan.
No, he's normally a warlock.
He's normally a warlock, but
he does not like current.
Maybe
warlock.
We should require him to be a warlock.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I think as long as we don't have 5 hunters.
One hunter, one warlock, one Titan. That's enough. Everyone else can be on this.
I feel like that's enough.
I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue or anything.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think we just need, as long as we have a bubble and like a well, I really think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because you bubble on the orcs fight, step out. So
True.
Do your weapons. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Briar, do you need to do any like prep for that to make sure you can bubble properly?
Do you have bubble unlocked, Briar?
I don't know.
Yeah, take a look at the void real quick. Throw your aspects together and all that. Make sure you're good to go.
Kind of out of time.
No, just go talk to Akora. Make sure you've got the grenades and whatever you buy from Akora. You void.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very, very much so looking forward to it.
Is it the thing where it's 24 hours where it's a contest mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could get a little spicy because contest mode definitely makes it difficult.
VOG,
sure.
I think I did 18 hours on VOG, even though the world's first was pretty quick. We sort of
you can get
struggled
checked.
on.
Yeah, we were struggling with it.
Yeah.
Even though it was, you approached it like pretty differently.
Yeah, I'm assuming there'll be new mechanics.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm curious about that because it seems like the mechanics were pretty well thought out for King's Fall in general. So I'm wondering what they might change.
The thing I remember most about King's Fall is there's a lot of standing in one spot. So if they change anything, I would hope they change that. Like a lot of encounters where you're standing in one spot shooting at something.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna
I feel like
change
there's
the
gonna be a
whole
lot of
raid.
standing in one spot.
Yeah, I don't think that's changing. That's kind of the encounters.
Well,
Jump
what
into
I
this
imagine
buff.
is, when you go into like the Shadow Realm and you got to do the jumping part in Oryx, I'm imagining someone getting amplified by accident somehow and then like getting the speed boost and just like straight over the edge or something.
Straight jumping, yeah.
I'm gonna be amped. I'm gonna just. I'm gonna blink the whole way.
Gotta go fast.
Get on your plates. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Cool. So that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Raid time. Nostalgia. See the
1
big
a.m.
boy.
We can't yell. Baby will be sleeping.
Anything else? Exciting stuff
Ooh.
that was going on.
Yeah, there's man, it's been really fun. I will say I do really like this season. I know that it's the first week, but I just love the thematics of being this pirate. I even love that it tells you to emote at the end of the activity with your
the
friends,
pirate
and
dance,
everyone's
yeah.
standing there. You get to unlock buddies, spiky boys. You get to have your buds.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Yeah, I just really like that we have the ship. We've got the ship. We're taking it, and then even in the expedition, you've got a little car. You're throwing treasure in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun.
I just like it's fun. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
That encounter, the expedition, I think is actually a pretty fun activity. Just because of that mad dash where the engrams are falling out and you're just trying to get as many of them into the cart as you can, as fast as you can. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, I like it. I like the encounters that they made, like the things that are happening with it. So excited to see more of it.
Yeah, and I'm so interested to see if there's going to be any sort of narrative plot twist because there's nothing too hinted at yet. It's just a bit of a fun pirate season, but hoping there'll be something spicy in there at one point.
I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there has to be something.
Be something to do with Aramis or Mithrax or Eidos.
Yeah, because Aramis had the Europa pyramid, right? So she's like clearly she's called the witness once at least, right? She's called him on the phone.
Butt dialed?
Yeah.
At least butt dialed the witness.
Who this?
Cold dial. Cold call.
Cold dialed.
Cold call.
At least.
Yeah.
They've been hinting at a dark past for Mithrax via dialogue. That's a good point. Yeah, Spider's always like, yeah, Mr. Righteous Light Boy, huh?
Yeah. Like
We're saying that when you were eating babies or whatever you do.
They do look delicious. I bet they're blueberry flavored.
Blueberry, yeah.
Human babies, not smaller.
Human babies.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of human babies and that whole thing, Saint 14, the helm of Saint 14 got an ornament this season, which is kind of like his, I guess, how the Elixni see him as like this demon.
Yes.
It's very cool.
I haven't seen this yet. Wow.
I haven't seen that.
It's terrifying. It's
that.
really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yep.
Nice.
I guess it's similar to what's the Mask of Bacchus one called with all the teeth?
It's
almost
so
like that.
good.
Yeah.
I
A bit like
love
that,
them.
I guess, for a Titan.
When
He's
Bungie
Elixni
makes
Fear
like
Face,
creepy stuff, so good.
Yeah. Whew. Is that it?
Should we do some questions?
I think so. Yeah, let's.
We
get
have
to
a
some
twab.
questions.
What was in the twab?
Was there actually? I'm assuming.
Was it 12?
Season of Plunder, Arc 3.0, King's Fall is coming, 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a recap of what we heard this week.
So I think this is worth reading. The raid will launch with contest mode enabled for 24 hours. You'll need to be 1560 to be at the cap for all encounters. Once you've cleared the raid with contest mode active, you'll have access to challenge mode and the Regicide Triumph. The first fire team to complete all the challenges for the Regicide Triumph within 24 hours will be crowned the winner. Challenge mode activity.
So it is like VOG.
It is like VOG,
You do it normal first, and then you got challenge mode. Right.
Yep. To alleviate some pressure on our servers, there will be no bounty or weapon crafting progress for combatant kills below boss tier within the King's Fall raid while contest is enabled.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, whatever makes the servers hum, that's
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought that would have been something that would blow the servers up.
Yeah,
but
right?
yes, it is.
They're like, this feature we have to turn off.
Everyone's farming. Yeah, guys, we're going to Kingsford to farm our red borders. Everyone put your red borders on. Weapon crafting.
There is something worth noting with emblems, because I know you all are like emblem whores. If you link your Epic Game Store account to Bungie.net, you get emblems. There are emblems. So you get a Fortnite and a Fall Guys inspired emblem. And honestly, they both look really cool. They're colorful. They're nice. I like them. The exotic
Fortnite
ornament
emblem.
results. Arbalest one. You all suck.
Thank you very much. Briar's back.
Briar's back. Briar's like, I'm naked.
I should put my pants back on.
Oh shit, it's callous.
Wait, Arbalest won, huh?
Yeah, Arbalest won
what did it win by? How much?
45.72%.
Well, not a fluke.
27.26 and Sweet Business 27.01.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arbalest's fun. It's a good gun.
It's a boring gun.
Nah, it's a good gun.
That just got a really good ornament.
It's okay. The good ones get multiple. Yeah.
We do have
Bye, Briar. Oh, back. Okay.
Loose skill-based matchmaking update clarification. So I do want to read this. Loose skill-based matchmaking was supposed to have been implemented into the Crucible's control playlist. However, we discovered that the default value has been changed, which enabled crossplay. We're able to send out a fix with the new matchmaking settings that evening. We plan to continue looking over feedback surrounding loose SBMM. So it is something that they will be tweaking. They're tweaking it. Known Issues is a goddamn novel. So go read that.
There's a lot of known issues.
There's known issues.
It's a bit busted.
There's some really good art. Because there was a portion during the kind of story of the season where Spider was like, don't tell anyone that you saw me like this. And there's art of him like hiding
cubby.
in a box of shame.
What did Drifter call it? The kennel? You don't want to see you in your kennel?
Yeah, it's good. I love it. The art is fantastic as usual.
YouTube questions. Classic Creeper 69 says, do all of you think the Touch of Malice will be a random drop?
Ooh,
like at the end?
Quest? I think it'll be a random drop.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
I don't think
they're
going to make it a quest.
Yeah, I think random drop.
Random drop. It's like Vex Mythic Class.
I'm trying to think how you used to craft it. Did you have to get a certain drop from each boss? Yeah, because you use like the cloak of the weavers, and then you use the knife of the blade, and then you used the heart of Oryx to make the main part.
Yeah, there was a few steps.
But there's no dreadnought. I think there's other bits and pieces you have to do.
Yeah,
I think it should be a
that was a long time ago. You can go watch the Dado vid from 5 years ago.
Yeah, good Touch of Malice.
Touch of Malice walkthrough.
You had to collect all the calcified fragments. Yeah.
Oh right, calcified fragments.
You know, the Books of Sorrow.
Never heard of them. Inferno 007 says, what were your thoughts on seeing your Guardian without a helmet again? Dude, that was so jarring. I haven't seen my Titan without a helmet since I made my Titan.
Same.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, huh? Is that
what is that?
There's times where it's like, is this a new character? Oh, that's me. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember they also did that change where they updated all the old faces. So your face isn't even really what you made it when you first made your character.
Point. Yeah.
So,
good point.
Well, actually, how many years has it been since we made characters? You know, don't you get a new body every 7 or 8 or 9 years or something like that? So technically, new Guardians already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was jarring. Perks of being Chris. I would appreciate just being able to keep my helmet on actually for cutscenes.
Yeah. Or edit the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, being able to edit would be good.
Yeah.
Perks of being Chris says your pirate name is the color of your shirt and the first item to your left. What are you called?
Brown water.
Black ring.
Brown water.
Brown water. Oi! Brown,
brown water. Why do they call him that? Ooh.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Was a fateful night.
I'm going to pick straw. I'm white straw.
White.
First,
I think that means
Okay.
I do coke.
Yeah,
That
you're
means I do
call
cocaine.
this. It's like a cork thing for putting
A
hot
pot
stuff
holder?
on.
Black cork.
yeah, black cork.
I'm grey cork, green cork, green pot holder.
Yes.
One more to the left, and I could have been the Black Elite.
Oh,
No.
nice.
That's not very pirate sounding.
Yeah.
No, well, a little bit.
It also could have been like knob too, but
The Black Knob. Colin James says, "Are people still thinking we will get Sabbath Thick on our side against the Witness? Her ghost is still out there doing ghost stuff."
I think that's
She wanted to save us before.
yeah. I think that's what
Well,
makes the
traveling.
story interesting is her possibly having a revelation, but still being the god of cunning and all that, and
Yeah.
like because she was shown her history. She had been revealed what had tricked her, right?
Yeah. I think I'd be surprised if she doesn't come back because that's like the opposite of what Bungie's been saying about their big villains is they come in the season, you destroy them and they never come back again. So
Yeah.
she'll be coming back for sure. I just don't. And I imagine she'll be like a frenemy, to be honest, as well.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we didn't crush her ghost. So
Mm-mm.
it's clearly like it's open.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Alderette says, "Have you seen Prey yet? Best Predator movie since Predator 2. Anywho, if a Predator was resurrected by a ghost, what class and subclass would it be?"
Hunter.
Hunter.
For sure.
Hunter.
Definitely Hunter.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I
Invis.
think Invis, obviously. You're right. Case
Yeah.
closed.
Uh-huh.
And that movie's amazing. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. It's on
Yeah.
I
Hulu.
haven't seen it yet.
That's
I've not
bad.
been
Honestly,
meaning to.
better than Predator 2 as well. Predator 2 is okay, but Prey was fantastic.
Yeah, Prey's a legit film you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah. Ricardo says, "Neptune sounds awesome, but I have to wonder what Lightfall would be. Something that would have some ties to the Traveler in our light. Is this all a red herring for something much bigger that will happen
Yeah.
in Lightfall?"
Yeah. Good question.
Mm.
There was nothing in the trailer that really spoke to the title Lightfall.
No,
know?
true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I agree.
But we got a long ways to go before February.
Yeah,
Well,
they're not gonna
they-
show everything, obviously.
No.
I think something's gonna happen to City or the Traveler because if you read the Bungie store page, remember Osiris has a vision of hope of Neptune. So it's like something's happened and they're like looking for hope, answers, go to Neptune. So I do think that will be
So either
something happen there.
the traveler leaves, abandons us, goes out for smokes, or gets cracked open.
I'm running
like-
to get some milk. I'll be right
yeah, it's got to
back.
get some milk. Or it gets cracked open and spills its yolk. And we're like, that's
Uh-huh.
unfixable.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Dead.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Traveler yuck everywhere.
We can't.
Well,
say
we
this
did-
city.
we
There's
did get,
yolk everywhere.
It's
I
a
did
mess.
One of these boxes from Bungo.
Yeah.
That has a traveler in it, and I don't know what else it is. It's like
Is that where
some
you
sort of device around the traveler.
is that some
Oh,
place to
Yeah.
dock with it?
Huh?
When I was looking at it,
Something?
I was like, it looks like the Traveler, but I don't know what the rest of this is.
Huh.
interesting.
Okay.
Yannick Ghost says, "Do you remember giving nicknames to specific things as a kid or baby? If yes, then what was the nickname and what was it for? To make it more interactive, you can say your baby world for an object, and the crew has to guess what object it was used for."
I feel like I don't call anything by its
Nicknames.
actual name right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, just whatever it looks like is what it's called.
I got nothing here, actually.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what I've used as a baby though.
It's
yeah.
Not
tough
gonna
to
lie.
tough to peel back the layers and pull something out of the childhood memory.
I'll be honest. I just walk around the house just saying random noises like bing bong. Just like,
Me
bing.
too, man. It's my favorite activity. Making noises.
Bluebud20 says the question is keeping me up at night. Is Briar ready for the raid tomorrow? Oh,
yeah, spiritually.
Well, that's an open-ended question. Ready? Ready?
In
He
what
can
sense?
enter the raid. He is the right height to get on the ride. Will he puke on the ride? I don't know. Pass
Yeah.
out,
Did he-
maybe.
Will he fall off
Did he
or fall
strap into
asleep
the
during the ride?
Brian, do you normally drink during raids? This is like a beer
Yes.
event for you? Okay.
A little bit of meth, a little bit of drink. You know, good day. MN Winter says, so Callus has a new flagship in Lightfall trailer. You guys think the Witness fronted the loot for you for that, or you think Callus Uncle Sam'd the loyalists?
Huh? No, I think it's given to him by the Witness.
Yeah, Witness, give it to him.
Yeah.
The Witness is, honestly, it's not a bad guy to be on the side of. You get a lot of stuff.
A lot of pro bono.
Reborn.
A lot of stuff.
You get your own pyramid.
Pyramid. You get weapons, probably.
He makes a pretty strong argument. I don't know.
Can we join the Witness?
Yeah, those ships are cool.
It's called Strand.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they haven't used Strand yet. Yeah.
Yeah, Strand's new. Not even the
Strand's
Witnesses.
new.
are
Never
using that, right?
before.
Yeah.
Not even
Right.
the Cloud Boys.
Yeah, we discovered it. We said, "What's this?
What do the Cloud Boys do?
What's this stuff in the air?" My God.
Die in 10 years.
Yeah, they live fast.
They're not even going to make it to Destiny 3.
Brian, your interpretation of the Cloud Striders was exactly like Log. Log was like, wait, what? They're 10-year-olds? They're 10-year-olds throwing tantrums?
Well, that's
like,
how
no, Log.
Maybe it's just how you explained it. You ever think of that?
It's me.
Because I know Log, and he is an intelligent and handsome human being.
Two things no one's ever said about Log.
Charles B. Davis says, now that all subclasses are 3.0, I hope Bungie can invest time in making more juicy aspects or even supers for us to play with. What new toys would you like to see added? Oh, these are always so hard, like to just make shit up on the spot like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, we didn't talk about it. I mean, like with ARC 3.0 in the system, that concludes the light trifecta of the 3.0 system.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's really nice having that all together now. I think it's like a really awesome system to be able to swap back and forth. Like I had to swap to Void for some stuff, and then it was cool kitting it out on the Hunter. Like, it's good. Hey, it's really good.
I honestly didn't expect the movement system to get any crazier, but if you look at like Arc with Titans dodging, and you look at Strand with grapple hooks, like
running faster,
running
So
quicker.
fast.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
It's going to be interesting to see how that all comes together. And
Yeah.
when I saw grapple, I was like, okay, I guess they're making all new Crucible maps. Like, or do the Crucible maps
I didn't
feel
even
fresh?
consider the Crucible when I. Oh my God!
I think it's
Does
Does
just.
it turn
feel
into
fresh now?
Does it turn into Titanfall? Are we Titanfall now?
Oh, we wall running?
I do like Titanfall.
New aspect allows you to wall run.
Wall run.
Grapple, wall run. Yeah. It is. It's always like cool stuff like that. Then immediately like, oh, it's gonna be busted in PvP. But what can you do?
I mean, the grapple's got to be
what
on
they
cool
do.
bow, surely, right? Like, it'd be like, you're gonna be a melee or a what ability? What ability? It must be in an ability slot, right? Grapple.
don't-
Sound like it
Melee?
was just a thing that you had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Seems
do you
like
reckon?
an
But do you
extra
reckon?
play.
You reckon there's gonna be like you're gonna have a class ability, grapple? Class ability, grenade, melee, and grapple.
Maybe it will be the
Might
class
be.
ability.
Did they say there's a cooldown and all that? It seems like you can just
No.
grapple from point
No,
to
I
point.
don't know yet.
I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe double jump. Do you have to jump? No, you don't have to jump to use it though, so it's not gonna be double jump.
They're gonna start doing like you have to do double button push or something like that.
Yeah, they're running out of buttons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Push L1 or L3 and R3 at the same time. Grapple. That's annoying. That would be
Double
terrible.
tap something.
Roy Ashton says, "Can we all appreciate the entire Planet Destiny crew and how many new lights they've helped throughout the years? Thank you, much love." Planet
Yeah.
Destiny announced that they're gonna close the doors.
Yeah.
That's right.
They
yeah.
are, yeah.
End of an
A lot of
era.
nostalgia. That's where I first watched you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Big nostalgia.
I mean, I was kind of surprised, honestly. I thought they were doing a great job over there with the current crew. They're really a talented group of people.
Yeah.
They've been doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people that have gone through there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been amazing.
it's been a huge thing for people getting their start doing content creation, people, making friends. It's been a huge thing for the community.
Yeah.
I think it just shows you how hard the podcast scene is, or in general, just YouTube. Like, you just have to be pulling in so many numbers and be like on top of stuff all the time and play the game to get views and get ad revenue and all that stuff that comes with it. And when you've got multiple people and multiple people to pay, it's really hard to keep something like that sustainable.
Yeah, the cycle is also very very difficult to maintain as well. Like you said, there's
it's mentally exhausting.
Yeah, that 24-hour cycle is like, if something new hits and you're news based, if you don't have it up within like 4 hours of it coming up, then it's like you drop the ball.
Yeah.
That can be very mentally exhausting.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I remember actually in playing Destiny, is like, new thing came out, got to do a video on it about this specific thing as fast
do a
as
video
possible.
on it, make an article about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes we'd even do like a special edition podcast on it if it was big enough.
Yeah. It'd be like, let's get 12 people in there.
Yeah.
more people.
The undead part, but seriously, like, good luck to everybody with PD.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys are killing it. The undead Parth, with the strand power, will it be easy? Look, undead Parth, I see what you did here, and I do not appreciate it.
Eat Briar with the strand
Zabe
ability?
says, will we be able to swing up super high with the strand grapple? I don't know yet.
I don't know.
Probably somebody will figure it out.
The physics look pretty nutty. You saw it in the trailer, not the trailer, I think maybe it was a post show. You saw a hunter like swing around a pole, like the momentum. Like, he ran one direction,
That's true.
attached the pole, and like flung himself back 180. Like, so I imagine
It looks kind of great. Like, attaching to the train was amazing, and just seeing it go zoom. It's gonna change the way you play every part of Destiny.
So, if someone goes past on a Sparrow, can you hitch a ride?
I hope.
I think so. You can hitch a ride on a train.
Yeah,
Can you-
maybe.
Can you attach to friendlies? No, you must be attached to objects though.
Maybe
I don't
you
know.
can
Attached to your sparrow, I would
Must
guess.
be attached to a Sparrow.
Yeah.
Rise of Bacon says, how good is maple syrup, though?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
Maple syrup's pretty good.
When I don't have it in the house, I'm disappointed. It's like, it's immediately on the list. Like, we got to get this right away.
Yeah.
I use maple syrup in my iced coffee rather than like sugar or whatever.
I bet that's
Sweeten
delicious.
it. Yeah.
I was pretty psyched that I saw pumpkin spice coffees back on the menu, fellas. Back.
I don't know what
Briar's-
pumpkin spice coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy pumpkin.
Love pumpkin spice.
Never had it.
What is it?
Like
Oh, it's
cinnamon.
like
Yeah, I don't have it
coffee
here.
with a bit of pumpkin and a bit of cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
spice.
and coffee?
Yeah, literally, it's the
delicious.
hint of pumpkin. It's not like
Just
you're drinking pumpkin puree. It's like, it's a hint.
Just
It's like a little
pumpkin
little
soup.
pumpkin
mate.
pie
And
Be like
then,
1 second. Let me blend this pumpkin. Okay, we're good. Let me pour this into your
It's a big
latte.
blender.
pumpkin coffee.
It's Briar's favorite time of year, okay?
It is. Honestly, my favorite time of year is the fall.
Wait, so
When
it's
the
not all year,
leaves are turning.
round?
No.
What's that? Oh, no. It is
No.
a
Cinnamon
special
pumpkin
treat for the fall,
Apply.
That's
for the
Right.
autumn.
That's
Yeah.
what we autumn.
Right.
Yeah, if you're serving
Autumn.
pumpkin spice in like May, it's like leaving your Christmas lights up all year round.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
drink it, though. I'll drink it all year
Briar will
round.
do it. He will
I love it.
do it.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, we don't have autumn in Australia. We just have hot. Hot, and real fucking hot.
Z plays. Can you make Mylan say the name of the main villain from the Powerpuff Girls?
I don't know it.
What do you mean you don't
I
know?
don't know it either.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the main villain?
Yeah.
Mojo.
Oh,
You know Mojo Jojo?
Mojo Jojo.
I had no idea. Learning this today right now.
I feel like I'm missing a joke here. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Mojo Jojo.
Yes, we can. We can make him say Mojo Jojo.
Yes.
Watts looks confused too. But she looks confused by how stupid the rest of her
I
co-hosts are.
can't believe you don't know Mojo Jojo.
Never seen an episode of Powerpuff Girls.
What, Mojo Jojo?
I don't watch it.
Who knows Mojo?
Is that an anime?
No.
Then I wouldn't have seen it. Yannick says, if you could really choose your pirate crew, who would you choose and what would their task be? You can choose podcast members and in-game characters. Wait, I can only choose podcast members and in-game characters?
Yeah.
Tafty parks the boat.
Beautiful.
Definitely.
I am a master at parking boats.
Yeah.
You will have an interesting experience. Guaranteed. Memorable. Something to talk about.
Mylan makes up the words to the songs.
Yeah.
Nice.
The shanty man.
Lore shanties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watts is the chef.
No.
Definitely. Obviously.
No.
No.
And we'll make you the captain, Briar. Okay? We'll make you the captain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get eaten anyway.
I like Fran being the vomit catcher. That's
yes.
He just runs around with a bucket.
With a bucket.
Well, that's good.
He's really optimizing his loadout though with that bucket.
He's specking it. Gotta
Austin
respect
just
the
says
bucket.
if you had to be frozen in ice for 2 years like Aramis was, has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
Be online?
Time flies.
It's like a year and a half technically, but
what pose would you want to be frozen in, and what would you think about? Oh, I would go insane.
For 2 years. So you don't get like, anesthesia where you
I'd want to be lying down. That's the pose I'd want to be in.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, any position for too long becomes uncomfortable, right?
True
Even
enough.
lying down. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd rather be lying down than standing up. Especially with my arm up like this. Oh my God, it's
my shoulder's killing me.
This is assuming you're conscious of it the entire time that you're frozen.
Yeah, I think it's just what like silly pose you'd want to be in. You can't really feel it.
Okay.
Flipping off the Guardians. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
But what would you think about? I would be going insane. I have my mind races at night, like when I'm trying to sleep. I have to put like an earbud in or something and like listen to a podcast, or I listen to this YouTube channel called Timeline, which is just like history documentaries, just to have like something that's interesting enough that I'm not thinking about what bills are due in the next week, but not so interesting that I'm like staying awake,
Yeah.
Like,
have you ever listened to those like sleep casts? They tell those like really boring stories that get you to sleep.
No, because then I just won't pay attention to it, and I'll be like, ah, man, I wonder where I should send my kids to college. Like, what am I gonna do? It's gotta be like just in between. Podcasts are really perfect for that.
Yeah,
they are good for it.
Face down, ass up, so everyone can kiss it.
That's a pretty good position.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd just like to point out that my wife walked into the room just to point out that Tefty looks like a cop with that mustache.
That's it. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
It was a good day when she left Twitter. Josh says, what a week for news. Quick lore question. Do you guys reckon that Nephili's stronghold is on Neptune? And if so, could this be a good setting for the Lightfall raid?
Yeah, that's what we thought. That's what we mentioned before. So pretty much answered that at the beginning of the show. Yeah, raid. They didn't really say anything about where the raid
Nothing.
I imagine not another pyramid ship, considering we did that for Vow of the Disciple. So,
yeah, it'd be a little much.
or
on the pyramid
ideally, you
stuff.
would probably assume it would be Callus's ship, but probably not that. So,
Callus's booty hole.
Well,
That's where we're
actually, yeah, we're spelunking Callus,
We're
literally inside of
spelunking.
them.
Mhm.
What they like to do is usually make the raid something that you wouldn't guess. You know?
playthrough, yeah.
Yeah. So like the Callus's ship and Callus and all that is, and like the city, I imagine is the campaign, and then some sort of like, oh, like what if it's inside the Traveler?
Oh.
Now you have my attention.
Yeah.
Because like the witness cracks
Light
a
is
hole in it.
fallen.
Light has fallen. We have to go inside the Traveler and rip out the whatever.
Mm.
Lord
like
Beerus has given us a gift.
Oh,
Says, hello, crew. Great show as always. And he says, look up Hoopston, Illinois' school mascot. You won't be disappointed. Just to make this a little easier, I sent you guys a link in our Twitter chat.
Okay.
I'd like you to click on it now and give your first reaction to Hoopston.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. Briar, you lied. How dare
Try
you?
again.
You have the right to remain silent.
There we go.
Oh, the corn jerkers.
Yeah.
Corn jerkers.
Corn jerkers.
I love it.
Man.
Didn't we already
I
talk about
appreciate
the corn jerkers?
We did. We had a lengthy discussion about it.
Eric Johnny says, now as Space Pirates, what is your pirate ship's name and what does your pirate flag look like?
Pirate ship name is Callus Splunkers.
Okay.
For sure. Splunk and Callus.
I'm the corn jerker, and the flag is that guy. That's a corn.
The corn jerker?
Yeah, that's my flag.
My flag is just Callus's booty hole.
Yeah, head down, bum up. Yeah, with his head between his legs, like upside down, smiling.
Yep.
Get back at you.
Perfect. That sounds great.
Perfect. Hey, Blaze says, am I the only one nervous about the grappling hook? It looks awesome, but I'm afraid it'll break a lot of older content in PvP, or it'll be a requirement for some content like the Lightfall raid.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a requirement.
Everything you said makes me excited for it.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm like, those all sound awesome.
Yeah.
I want old content to get busted by it. That'll be fun.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, imagine like jumping puzzles. Now they all got to consider people having grapple hooks.
Yeah. Yep. Or they don't have to consider it. They're just the same jumping puzzle that you've been playing for the last 10 years, but now you have a grappling hook and you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
That's true.
Or there's some BS mechanic that gets put in there where this particular area is low on the strand particle, and you can't.
Oh, it's like it's a darkness zone for strands.
Strand particles are not particling. I don't know what to tell you.
Too low of a count for the strand particle. Can't manifest the thing.
True.
Let's hope not. I want all the old content to be busted because that'll make it fun and fresh again. Like, frankly, there's so many strikes where I autopilot my way through the strike that to have like this new movement mechanic would actually be kind of fun.
I'm sort of thinking if it doesn't completely break the current Crucible maps, it might make them feel fresh again because all of a sudden you've got like new angles and new ways to attack points because you can throw yourself around corners.
Or if you throw yourself too high, you get thrown into the 5-second timer and you get killed.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I wonder if the downside is I wonder if this it's so much fun that you never want to use any of the other subclasses. Yeah,
I think that's a good problem.
I think it will probably be like movement based, and you're gonna have to be like really fast of getting in there and getting out. So maybe for just pure survivability, it wouldn't be as good. So maybe that's what the trade-off is.
Yeah.
So you have to be really on top of your movement in order to make use of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Locke says, which Kingfall weapons are you most excited to see in Destiny 2? Personally, I'm interested to see Touch of Malice.
What's that?
Zali's Bane
cannon?
Reload will be this time.
Yeah,
Oh, Zali's
Zali's
Bane was
Bane.
that terrible hand cannon. It looks so cool. Everything about it was cool, except it sucked to use.
Yeah, you went to orbit and you're still reloading the hand cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'd like to see what they're going to do with that, because if they improve that, that'd be fun.
Smite Miranda?
I think.
What was the sniper rifle that was so fun?
Can't think of the name.
I can't remember the names of them.
Yeah.
Defiance of Yasmin, yeah.
Defiance of Yasmin, yes. That was good. It was a good sniper.
Yeah, it was.
It looked cool, too.
The Pulse Sniper and LMG were all pretty tasty. Also, the Scout Rifle was pretty good, too, back in D1. So it'll be curious to see how they've been brought forward.
I like all of them. I think.
Especially the hand cannon.
I like the look of them and the armor, too. So I'm excited to see how it plays.
Yeah.
Rabble says, ahoy, in regards to Destiny 2 not allowed to be played on the Steam Deck due to OS and anti-cheat, what are the crew's thoughts on maybe Bungie holding back due to a reveal with the Epic Game Launcher, a partnership with the Epic Game Launcher, and that is able to be launched in Linux and on Steam Deck? Bannable? Yarg.
Oh, interesting. Well,
it is interesting theory crafting.
Yeah.
Well, so you can run Epic Games on the...
I don't know.
I guess
the reason it is going to be allowed on Steam Deck is because of the deal with Epic Game
No, so that's definitely not it, because it's already in Steam Store. So there's no reason for them to be like, you can't play it on the Steam Deck because of that. Like, they want it in as many places as possible. So
yeah.
I think they've just been so staunch about that because they know how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be to have to support that. So instead of like instead of getting people's hopes up, maybe like cut it back heavily until there is an actual way to do it, and then be like, guess what? The Steam Deck's working now.
Yeah, it's really from anti-cheat. It's like really what it is. They don't want to deal with whatever comes with people getting through the anti-cheat on there.
Hopefully we'll hear about BattleEye getting a version for SteamOS, and then maybe Destiny follows.
I think it's a specific implementation they've got going on. That's why it's not so easy. Like,
Michael Hazel says, it would be nice to fucking play Destiny 2. I tried installing it on a memory card. It just was not working. So, and I don't want to install Windows OS on the main memory because I don't want to like be dual booting. Maybe when dual booting is officially supported, I'll do it. But Michael Hazel says, how do you guys feel about the surprise of Dares of Eternity weapons being craftable? I had a blast so far. BXR rolling with incandescent is awesome.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't get that.
Yeah.
I typically go back and do seasonal stuff, but it's good for people who want to chase it. I don't know how much of Dares I could play. You probably have to grind a fair bit to get them craftable.
Probably.
I did 3 master versions on stream of Dares, and I got 1 red border. So I thought master was meant to give you better chances of a red border. Remember.
Buko16 says, how do you figure they will treat Touch of Malice, exotic quest line? Oh, we kind of answered this one already.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Eric Miller says, King's Fall was my first raid experience in D1, and I still fondly remember my clan staying up till 3 a.m. to finally slap Oryx Silly into Saturn's atmosphere. I would love to hear some DCP's favorite memories of King's Fall from back in the day. Well, we got stuck on the Oryx fight, and we had to run through it again on secondary characters, hoping to level up more to get DPS. We did beat it though, eventually.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about it. I gave like a little speech at the end to rally the morale, and then we beat it after that. It was fun. That was on Plan Destiny channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding. One time we did the Crota Raid while we were doing the podcast, and we never mentioned that we're doing the Crota Raid until eventually Holtzman said, "Okay, fire rockets."
Rockets.
Auntie Krauser says, with the strand power coming to Lightfall, what is the first thing y'all are gonna do? Sparrow ski or fly on a train? Probably try sparrow skiing.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like how this thing is gonna work yet, but I'm interested. You have my attention on this thing.
I'm probably gonna jump off the highest height I can find and then try grapple at the last minute and see what physics happens.
Yeah.
Is it like Spider-Man you back up or what? Like, you know.
Like, do you have to be able to see the thing that you're grappling to, or is it like Spider-Man where you just kind of like
supposedly it manifests out of the air? Yeah,
it just no anchor point needed. Just,
pulls strand particles out of nothing.
You're connecting to the strand.
Yeah.
Take that, Kojima. We're the strand.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're the strand game.
Shimazu Sama says, if a guardian donates blood, can non-life bearers use it? If so, can a guardian get rich by selling their blood to the last city blood bank? You know anything about the lore of the blood of the guardians? I just watched She-Hulk, and apparently Hulk's blood can make you a Hulk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you don't need to be a guardian to donate blood. Everyone regenerates their blood, so you can. I don't think you're gonna get rich being a guardian.
But do you think I get guardian powers if I mix my blood with guardian blood? Like, is there anything in the blood?
Okay. Hold up.
I don't think so.
There's a pretty big assumption that we actually have blood pumping through us.
Good point.
Right? I mean, there's
been dead for centuries,
and there's no blood in the game.
I don't see any blood in Destiny.
Yeah,
that's true. Black ink. We're squids.
I think it's something else.
Yeah.
True.
Ang Bangarang says, how long until Epic Games buys Destiny? If they do, will you guys be hitting the gritty in Destiny? I don't think that's happening. Sony just bought Bungie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Sony is gonna be selling Bungie or Bungie selling Bungie anytime soon.
Yeah.
Although Bungie is the slippriest company I've ever seen. They were owned by Microsoft. They were owned by Activision. They've escaped the clutches of both of those like huge companies. So who knows?
Good point.
True.
Ninwinder says, do you think with all the current bugs that are common at the start of a new season that it was wise for Bungie to run the raid race so soon?
Probably not. I think the reason they did it was because of Labor Day, right? Labor Day is coming up.
Yep.
So they didn't want people working Labor Day. And then if you push it further back than that, and that can cause problems. So probably not. But I know I can see the reason why they did.
What do you think the reason they do it so fast? Do you think it's just the hype of the whole situation? Like,
normally they don't. I think it's because of Labor Day.
Yeah.
If you don't do it this weekend, then next weekend would be Labor Day, and then they don't want people. Like, the whole reason they're doing it on Friday is because they don't want people working Saturday. Sunday.
Yeah.
So they don't want people working on the holiday
Labor
either.
Day.
Isn't it usually contingent upon how much light you're gonna have to get? Like, it always seems like it's always spaced based on how fast it will take you to get raid ready for the average person, and like it's not gonna. Most people who've been playing are already raid ready. So
yeah.
Well, I don't think that's what they really need anymore. Like, they sort of want everyone to be able to participate in the raids as they come up. You know, like that boost in the helm to get everyone up to.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Shout out to the boost at the helm.
Boost at the helm. What was the lore on the boost at the helm?
Is that what got you over, Briar? Is that what got you over?
I mean, it gave me a hell of a big head start.
Yeah, right.
I think it was like an instant 15 light levels for me. Just getting that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's 1540 is like the bottom of that for the
Big
helm.
boost.
Yeah.
Big boost.
Yeah.
There was a series of highs and lows though, because Watson, our Twitter DM, said, Briar, just go over to the helm. It'll get you up to 1570. All you got to do is just do this. I'm like, sweet. Like, oh, I don't even have to grind or nothing. I go over there, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was because everyone was like, oh, 1570 stuff. Oh, 1570. It's like because they're like 1569 or something.
Yeah.
I lost my spot. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Burns says, hi all. I hope you're having a great week. As the premier lore experts, what do you think the odds are the Captain's Atlas, and Star Chart we're using this season used to belong to Mithrax?
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I haven't looked enough into it, but that's sort of where it's going, right? Like Mithrax was a bit of a bully.
Apparently, yeah.
His old days. What's the difference? Why do we call him Mithrax but he's really called Mithrax? Has there been an explanation?
Humans
we can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
it said it
clearly
on the screen,
we can though. That's what's
yeah.
Mithrax. Not the Americans.
Is that
Mithrax, mate?
Is that really like the official reason why he never corrected
That's
humans?
what Spider said anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you trust Spider?
Yeah,
No.
he seems like a stand-up dude.
Yeah.
Party for you says, for the lore experts, Mylan can weigh in too. If we killed Oryx in his throne world, was he floating down to real Saturn, or would he not actually be findable in our normal realm, even after he floated out of his throne world area?
Okay, lore experts, away you go.
Didn't understand any of that.
When we killed him, he was in the current realm. Like when you went and got the thing, you went into the other realm, the Taken realm.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's kind of like a combination of both, right?
The trick is his dreadnoughts both, and that's the tricky part. His dreadnought is his throne world, and throne world is his dreadnought, and the dreadnought's based in our reality.
That's what I was gonna say if you let me speak, but whatever.
That was my second answer. Yeah.
I was just testing you, really.
Yeah.
Got to make sure.
Zachary Richards says, "Okay, I followed through and tipped Holtzman $5. My question this week is, who would win in a fight to the death? Kevin from Home Alone, who has 24 hours to prep, or the Predator?"
That's great.
I mean, Kevin fought two idiots.
Hold on. Is the movie directed by Christopher Columbus?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who directed the Predator movie?
I don't know, but I think
it's a collab between the two.
Is it a collab? Because this makes a huge difference. If Chris Columbus is directing it, then Kevin's going to win. Yeah.
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 See?
See where this is going.
Who directed?
Yeah, I think actually, Zachary, get back to us. Who's directing that? Because that really is a big problem. Hugo Rune 79 says, bonus question. We all know the documentary Crocodile Dundee is Australia's gift to the civilized world. But does Mylan Games believe that BMX Bandits is really Australia's greatest export? If you haven't seen it yet, that's your homework for next week. I've seen it.
BMX Bandits is good.
Yeah, it is good.
I haven't seen it.
No, I've not seen it.
It's from the 80s?
That movie was made in the 80s, right?
Yeah, 1983.
They ride BMX bikes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's
riding BMX.
Young Nicole Kidman, yeah. I don't even know if I've actually seen BMX Bandits. I obviously know of it. It's a classic. I don't think I've actually watched it though.
I'm gonna have to watch this movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen it since I was a little kid. But I remember it was
that dude over.
It was bad but good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know when movies went through a phase of like skateboarding and rollerblading and BMXing, like they had these cool shots like down low, jumping high, like action scenes. I think it's a lot of that.
If you go back and watch a lot of those movies, you're like, wow, this is pretty basic.
Yeah, it's like just a normal jump.
It's like a dude jumps off a curb and they're like, wow.
It ain't no Tony Hawk, that's for sure.
No. Hugo Rude 79 says, If you were, this is the last question of the night, by the way. If you were look around a house and think of buying it, would it put you off if there was a life-size robot made out of toasters in the living room?
In the house you're about to buy?
Does it work? Is it a working robot made out of toasters?
Yeah, it's a robot. Is there AI? Like, is it sentient?
Yeah. Or is it just like somebody like just
they made
put together toasters in the shape of a robot,
right? And it works like you can actually use the toasters still. Like they.
Yeah, we're gonna need more information on this. I feel like
sounds like a plus.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad thing.
No, actually, you're right. In no situation does it sound like a bad thing, unless it's an evil robot. Then not so hot.
Mm-hmm.
But assuming that if it is sentient, it is friendly, and it makes toast.
And it makes toast. Maybe I can just say to him before I go to bed, "Hey, can you have toast ready at this time in the morning? Thanks."
Right. Yeah. Avocado toast and a toothbrush, please.
Yeah, you could start assigning other tasks as it's sentient. Yeah, what's not to love about it?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna turn me off.
Yep, and that's what we think about Lightfall.
There you go. That's what we think about Lightfall. Got him.
Yeah.
You should download Fortnite right now.
Go get them. Fortnite, BI Cora, and
Fall Guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's episode 303, the acid edition of Destiny Community Podcast, where we got all kinds of info and season arc 3.0 stuff. Pretty wild. It's a great time to be a Destiny player right now.
Maybe they're just going to reveal that Lightfall, we all hit the egregore a bit too hard.
Be like,
did you a trip of Neptune?
Did you dream about a city in Neptune?
Sure did. That's where we're going.
Thank you very much for tuning in, hanging out, watching. We appreciate it. Shout out to our Patreon members and our Twitch subs for supporting the shows on the feeds. And more stuff.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys very much. And tune in to all of our streams tomorrow for the King's Fall Raid Day.
That's right. And if you're, I guess that would be, if you get this at 4 a.m. tomorrow, it would be today. Tune in today.
Today. Yeah.
In fact, if you listened all the way through, we're about a few hours away from actually going live. See you soon. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.